So I was playing a Spartan. They gave me 4 heavies and 4 lights as a levy. I took over half of Crete, sent a colony down there, and it messed up my Spartan levies to where there were 9 heavies, and, 2 heavies and 9 archers. I'm not sure how they did it. So there's a couple of things going on there. First off, I believe there's a bug when it comes to levies right now. Secondly, yeah, because it's like it's changing it based on cultures in your region, even if they're not integrated, I think is how it works. I don't know the specifics of the bug. If I did, it'd probably be fixed by now. Not by me, but like the devs would have fixed it. But also the fact that Crete and Greece are in the same region, so when you're raising levies here, if you have Cretans integrated, then you're going to get some Spartan levies being raised up, you know, with their lovely split of 50-50 with heavy infantry and light infantry. But you're also going to get some archers in there because the Cretans love their archers, 75%. The fact that it went immediately to like just the Cretan levy is interesting. But yeah, there is a bit of a bug with cultural levies right now, which is a shame. It will be fixed though. You know, Paratus is pretty good about fixing bugs. Conquer creates like 120, 130 pops. This is another thing. There's actually not a way to see how many pops a region has, or a province. I think that needs to be the case. It's this hovering over the button to show what the culturally integrated area is. This is a Lambert change, and the same with this one. These are Lambert changes, the ones that I suggested and they were implemented. I also suggest that if you hover over this one, it will tell you. The thing with that is it changes based on the country, so it might not work quite so well. If I want to know just how many people are in the entire province, I'd probably say put it in a bracket here and see how many pops there are. But relatively easy to check anyway. It's 150-ish. 130, 140, something like that. I see now, weird. They weren't integrated. I just sent Lacedaemon colony into the Crete culture and instant change in levy. The colony being is the one you're talking about, the found colony here. Macedonian Pops was sent to found a colony in Epirot territory. Colonial ventures. No, I might actually do that with the Epirots. Sure. I leave some pops in Pella and Thessalonica and Philip. Yeah, all go to Apollonia. So Apollonia's now got a bunch of Macedonians here. That's really cool. I like that. That should probably be the provincial capital here then. And we're also going to... Yeah, let's go through our provinces again. I really wish I could sort by this, but you are gaining loyalty. I think I'm going to keep you on harsh treatment. Illyria Graecia, which I believe is this one. Yeah, you can hover over that. Is losing loyalty right now, but it's pretty close. We'll do cultural assimilation, and now it's happier again. Nice. We've got Euboea still on the right thing. You're still on the right thing. That's still correct. Attica should be integrated. We've got Achaia, should be integration. You should be integration. You should be integration. You should be integration. You should be integration. You're good. Laconia is really good. So Laconia, I'm actually going to check on Borderlands, get more pops. You should be integration. Chalcidice is good, so that's fine. That should be on integration. That's fine. That's fine. I love that. Having this here changes the amount of time that I spend looking at what governor policy to make. It cuts it from annoyingly long to trivially nothing, right? It's such a nice change. Just these 2 columns changes so much for me. It is insane. I love it. It's almost like I suggested it. But yeah, no, it's such a good change. I love it. I really, really do. Oh, we also have Militus. No, that's active diplomacy. No, I was thinking Militus is a great wonder. What? No. Militus we could integrate now, but now that I've sent you away, there's actually not that much point. Yeah, while you're building roads, you're really expensive. Legion maintenance cost 120%. Fuck, even if you're not moving. That's insane. Is it that expensive for levies? Can you build a road? You need 10 subunits. Okay, I guess not then. You need to spend, unfortunately, through here. I'm gonna wait 4 months. See how much I can get from this. Because if we show the subunits here, there's a bunch of these that have some experience. I know there used to be a really big, annoying bug that if you were Rome and you took all of the starting experience techs, you could raise your levy, leave them up 4 months, lower them, and get like 150, which is insane. I'm gonna take the money. How do I get levies? I'm playing as Thrace with so little. With Thrace, you're probably better off integrating Adrician or integrating Propontic, one of the two, or maybe even both. Because you start as Macedonian. That's your culture. Your culture is Macedonian, but the pops in your region are not Macedonian. Like, there's only 23% in Euboea that are Macedonian. Propontics make up half, and that Macedonian is not there at the start of the game. It's similar case all across here. If you're playing as Thrace, you really need to either integrate a culture, or I believe there's some missions to do with it. But yeah, that's why your levy is so small. It's just purely because you can only raise levies from integrated cultures, and you straight up don't have any. We want horses again. Please be somebody. Yes, Nabatea. Perfectly reasonable. So 10 subunits, huh? I can get 6 from Greece. Greece is pretty close to being able to be my road builders. That shouldn't be too bad. I really want to attack and take the rest of Laconia. Then we no longer need to worry about this area. We can focus our efforts elsewhere. Plus it just looks ugly right now. I need to change it. Change I'd love to see is not having to reassign my levy army composition every time I raise it up. Reassign your levy army composition. Do you mean this? Like where the flanks are? Generally, I don't even touch it, if I'm being honest. Engineers don't fight. Why is that there? Yeah. Generally, I don't touch it, but yeah, that's... Yeah, if you change it, then it'd be nice if it stayed that way. For sure. Alright. The flanks and stuff, yeah. You can actually raise a levy army, split it down to the number you need for road building, turn on road building, disband the levies, and it won't disband the road builders. Interesting, I did not know that. While we have so much stability, maybe we should have a look at laws and see if there are any laws that we might want to pass. So the only thing we've actually got the ability to pass right now is our succession law. I think actually agnatic primogeniture is what we want to be on. Familial marriage. Sure. Nah, I'll pass on that one. So yeah, it's all based on what inventions you take. So we've got no tax law right now. We could take less tax from more pop growth, or output goes down but happiness goes up. I don't know which one of those I would prefer. For maritime laws, definitely I really like non-interference. Domestic laws, probably desired citizen ratio. Conversion policy has been massively nerfed, but I'd probably go with assimilation speed. But for that I'd need prescribed canon, which I assume is in religious. There it is. So I need to get all the way down there. It's not actually too bad. Let's include it in the plan. That could also lead to grand temples, which is okay. For oratory, I really need to get here so I can build the grand theatre. That is such a good building. And then for religious, I need to get here. I think that's where I want to go. I prefer the temple. Sorry, the theatre. So we need 2 extra. It's going to happen soon enough. We are at our maximum research efficiency as well. So maybe getting bookbinding before this would be good. Get that extra research efficiency. Might be really nice. Might be really, really nice. What's elective succession? That looks new. It is new. It means you can... you elect your dude. I don't know. I've never used it before. The way that I would guess is that it'd be the head of the families voting on who you want to have king, but that is honestly just a pure guess. I don't know for sure. Let's just spend all the levies, and there we go. The levy of Greece gives us 3 military experience because it has some experience when we disband it. That is interesting. You could probably, well, I mean, you can definitely game the fuck out of that. With theatres and monarchy assimilation law, assimilation is definitely feasible. I'm doing a heresy Egypt run with all of Egypt and Macedonian. That's cool. That's really cool. Fortress has been built in Paphos. Very nice. I believe we're over the limit here as well. But honestly, fuck it. It's worth it. It's very, very worth it. Pellets at the max amount of buildings. That's fine. Where else do we want to build? So maybe Thessalonica, we'll have a look here. You've got 2 levels of port. I don't think that's necessary. We'll delete one of those. And we'll get you a library. I don't think you need a foundry. Produce glass. Maybe you should have a foundry. You've only got 6 slaves. That would actually mean that I get an extra glass. Oh, I don't know. Maybe instead of these buildings, we should focus on settlement buildings. I feel like they are a bit more impactful. Yeah, let's focus on settlement buildings. So, for starters, best settlement building is always going to be the farm. In my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, whatever. Let's just build farms, because you can get so much food here. So I'm going to try for it. Aqueducts? I fucking hate aqueducts. I don't like them. I don't want to build them. I really don't like them. I know they're good. You get extra population capacity. It's not worth it. Because it is prohibitively expensive to add enough bonuses to your city through, you know, population capacity, etc., to get this +4 to actually be +10. So what you're doing here is you're building an aqueduct. Each build slot you get costs you 10 pops, basically, and you get 4 of those back. It's not worth it. And I don't like it either. I think the aqueduct is a terrible building that really needs to be redone. You get command restructuring, giving morale of armies. Sure. Seems fine by me. I want the aqueduct to be changed. I want to see aqueducts on the map like I can see roads. Say I want an aqueduct in Pella, I should have to... Well, in Pella actually makes sense to actually just build it in Pella because you got a mountain next to you. But you should have to build it so that, you know, it goes from high ground in hills or in mountains and goes on the map all the way to where you want it. Say you wanted... Oh God, I'm trying to find somewhere that makes sense. Say I wanted Lysimachia to have an aqueduct, ignoring the fact that this is hills. Say this was farmland as well, and the only mountain was up here. I would like it to be that you would need to build aqueducts going from, I don't know, maybe this river, and you build it there, there, and there, and you'd see it on the map snaking through, and then, you know, it'd look like that, and there'd be a whole system of sanitation and stuff that would really be helped by it. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. My point is, the way that they are working right now is fucking boring and imbalanced and just terrible. I mean, the megacity is dead, which is great, but at the same time, it could be more dead. The Aqueduct as a region building would be interesting, as it raises the pop level for each province in the region. Yeah, it's something like that. As long as you don't change it to the point where you reintroduce the viability of the megacity. Change it, go ham, do something with it, make it interesting. Our ongoing attempts to woo the highly skilled statesman Prepaleus and Patchett have encountered a hitch. Alright, you want some more stuff, right? I'm not going to give you money this time. I will give you manpower. There you go. Another omen. We're going to go with aggressive expansion change. Zeus is going to help us out. I don't have any of these, right? Well, I've got Hephaestia. Elis owns Olympia, and I own Paphos. We could actually shove something in here. The Gordian Knot. We've got provincial loyalty. That's... Alright, you're having trouble with provincial loyalty, right? You were, not anymore. The Gordian Knot, that is interesting. We could do something with that. Ideally, you'd want every province connected to every other province with a road, but no one has time for that. I fucking have time for that. That's something that I do when I'm at peace. Is I absolutely make sure that every single city has a road going through it leading to the capital. That is something I love doing, and I love the way it looks on the map. It is something that you will see in this campaign as well. 100%. There will be a road going from Byzantium to Lysimachia to Abdera to Amphipolis, Thessalonica to Pella, that goes all the way down to Athens, that goes all the way to Sparta. We'll have a coastal road going up Illyria. We will have a road going all the way from Troisimus to Byzantium, going all the way over here. You will see roads out the wazoo because I love them. I too have an unholy and frankly disturbing proclivity for roads. Me and you, one of a coin, two sides, birds of a feather. So, whatever, something like that, something along those lines. We'll also build here. We're no longer importing stone or wine. Why not? What's going on? Egypt are having a revolt is what's going on. Big sad. Alright, well, I would like to replace... Ooh, I could get some more pappies, actually. No, I can't. Never mind. Can I have some stone, please? From the revolt? I can only get one thing. Maybe... Wood sucks. Do we have double wine? We do. Do we have double leather? No, I don't care about it, though. Double furs. I want double furs. Get one fur for now, which kind of doesn't do shit for us. But it's good for now. What are the effects of roads? Roads, I believe, affect civilization value. Yeah, road network in territory. It's not giving anything right here. But I believe it is. I think maybe it's changed the maximum. Pretty sure I had something to do with that. Is there anything else in here that I can see? Trade routes? Ah, there we go, trade routes. Every road network in territory plus 25%. That's because we've connected Pella to, you know, other places. We've actually connected it to 5 places, so that is why we're getting 25%. Each road network is 5% extra on this. So if you've got cities, you want to connect every single city to every province around them to be like, you know, the absolute meta, you know, getting it as good as you possibly can. That's the way you do it. I think roads should come in at military expense cost. Feel a bit more limited. Military experience cost? No, I disagree. I very much disagree. I actually think you should be able to build roads in this screen. I don't think it should require an army. Sure, the Romans were absolutely famous for building roads, but Roads were built, and it wasn't always done by the army. 12 of 13. Can we get that extra fur? No. Is there anyone that's close? 46 on Podlatensia. Alright, Podlatensia. That's Apulia. How about we start... we'll send you some opinion increasement. And I'm also going to give you a gift. And then we're going to try and trade again. Having 90 tyranny is meta? Sure, whatever. Thank you for entertaining me while building my Dyson sphere. You're welcome. Send you a gift as well. Hopefully that's enough for me to get that extra little bit of fur. It ain't. It was you. Are we close though? We'll lose our capital bonus is -40. But give, please. Thank you, kindly. No, he's never going to give me it. Cloth? Sure. What's double cloth give me? Oratory tech investment? I should have done that for ages ago. Double cloth is amazing. Check my military again. You're still only at 6. I need someone to be at 10 so I can raise levies. New invention. We're definitely going for the theatre. It's too good. 10 off planning mode as well. Get local embassies for starters. Next invention, which is going to happen in, you know, not too long time ago, away. July of next year, so about a year's time. It works for me. Side with the chosen heir, I think. Yeah. Basilius is outraged to discover that the Hellenistic power of Aeolia has cancelled the generously given right to military access. I don't care. Whatever. I wonder if Armenia is going to come back strong. I really want to see the Seleucids and Egypt fight. Seleucids are currently fighting Cappadocia. And Pontus. Pontus are having a revolt. Egypt are fighting their own revolt. 'Tis the big sad. I want to see more. Anyway, what I'm going to do is go fighting, I think. Our aggressive expansion is coming down. By the time we finish this war, it'll come down even further. It's just a good idea. We're going to go murder some Greeks. Brother, how do I integrate the culture? Trying that. Sorry for being a noob. That's no problem. I mean, questions I'm totally fine with. So I'm Macedon. Say I want to integrate the Epirate culture. I would go into the culture screen on the side. I would find the Epirate culture right here. And if you want to integrate it, you click this button and you change it to either being a citizen or a noble. So that is how you would do it. If you change them to noble, then I believe your primary culture happiness will go down further. It's not something I've done too much testing with, so I can't say for absolute certain. That's just what I've been told in the chat just a little while ago. But that's how that works. If you want to make it faster, you can take some of these decisions, like protecting them against torture. So you would lose 5 stability. Epirus increases some loyalty, which is quite nice. Illyria Grace would also increase loyalty there as well. That's because the Epirates live in these areas. Their integration speed goes up by 10% and their happiness goes up by 6%. So that is a way that you can also avoid conflicts, right? So say the happiness of my Propontics is really low. It is actually kind of low. So I could go over to the Propontics, select a decision, and say that you are no longer ever going to be tortured. I think I might actually do that. I might actually protect them against torture to make them a bit happier. Seems good to me. So now they're at 30. Lovely. So that is how you would integrate them, just by changing this to this or this. But yeah, that's how you do it. The more cultures you accept or integrate, the lower your primary culture happiness is. So you really have to balance it between the benefits you get from integrating them versus the negatives you get from having too many cultures integrated. We also, thinking of it, we really need to go to war against Egypt to take these territories right here. But man, that's a difficult war. They got they got only 52 ships. We've got 54. We could probably win that. But it depends on what kind of ships they have. I could also build more ships too. Yeah, that's true. We also have a mission, don't we? Poseidon's Throne. I need I need a lot more big ships and a lot fewer small ships. So anything higher than a Liburnian or Trireme. Okay, well let's build some ships then. Tetrares and Hexars. I mean, Hexars are just better, aren't they? But they're also a little bit more expensive. I can build them in 2 places. We'll do that then. We'll do that. We'll build a bit of both. 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were. Exactly.